Hi, I'm Eddie Wilson, Executive Chef of the Chef's Academy, and today we're going to make a peach glazed pork loin. We want to start off our recipe. We've got a cast iron skillet going over here that has just a little bit of olive oil in it, and we're going to season about a 2.5 pound pork loin with salt and fresh cracked pepper. What we're going to do is we're going to put this in the skillet hot, fat side down. We're going to get a nice sear on the outside of it. Then we're going to build our glaze. We're going to peel some peaches, slice those, and we're going to finish roasting the peaches with the pork. So as I said, I got a nice crust of salt and pepper on the outside of this. I got a skillet hot with a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. And that's going to go in the skillet. We want to get a nice sear on the outside of that. On the stove over here, I've got a pot of boiling water. And this is to prep the fresh peaches. Nice and soft peaches in right now. I know they're in at the farmer's market. Basically, we're just going to cut, piercing the skin, an X on the bottom. And if you've ever canned or worked with fruit, getting them ready for preserves, you're doing the same process. We're going to drop these into the boiling water. Let those go for 2 to 3 minutes or so. While that's happening, we have a bowl of ice water that we can shock or stop the cooking of the peaches. Because really all we want to do essentially is blister the skin and get that to come off. We're going to finish making our marinade or our glaze for our pork loin. We've got about 1/3 cup of apricot or peach preserves. To that we're going to add approximately 3 tablespoons of vinegar. This is a rice vinegar or champagne vinegar, whichever you have. You want a light one for this one. This just gets mixed together, incorporated completely, and that's all there is to our glaze. Our peaches should be just about ready. You should see that the skin is starting to pull away, and that's what we're after, just like that. Goes into the water, the ice water, to stop the cooking process. Turn those around just a little bit. Nice golden brown. This is now going to go into the oven 15 minutes. And the oven is set at 450 degrees. Let's peel our peaches and get them ready. Set our glaze off to the side here. I just like to use the point of a knife and just pull the skin right off. Now we're just going to half them, take the pits out, and then we're going to cut them into 6 or 8s, depending on the size of the peach. And then I'm going to set these off to the side. It's been about 15 minutes now. We want to check our roast. Out of the oven. And we want to take about half of our glaze and spoon it over the top of it. And then it's going to go back in the oven for another 15 minutes. Also want to take and throw our peaches in at this time. Just around the outside. That's going to go for another 15 minutes. We take it out, we let it relax for 5 minutes. It'll be ready to slice and to present. We're now going to take this out of the oven. We let that sit for a minute. While we're doing that, I've steamed some broccoli, made some Israeli couscous. All I did was take a little bit of the glaze, put it on the bottom of the plate. Got 3 nice slices of pork here. Lay that up on top there. And then we're going to spoon some of these beautiful roasted peaches on the bottom of the plate. Drizzle the last bit of the glaze over the top of it. And we have made a nice peach glazed pork loin today. I'm Eddie Wilson, and thank you for cooking at the Chef's Academy.